This is a very old machine. This was owned by my Aunt Ann Kean. Maiden name was Wakarook. She was my mother's father's brother. And the machine has the advantage of having all metal parts. It doesn't do a whole lot. There were quite a few attachments, but right now it pretty much zigzags and goes forwards and backwards in a straight stitch. Aunt Ann Kean had one pattern for a blouse and one pattern for a pair of pants, a little short. And she had those pants and the blouse in every shape and form and color. It was the same, always the same pants, style of shirt and style of pants, because Aunt Ann was a very, very thrifty woman, having grown up with virtually nothing. She had a wonderful heart. She was an excellent gardener. She had plate-size, Aunt Ann had plate-size dahlias in her yard. The best tomatoes we ever had was after we first got married, and she came over and brought her tomato plants that she had started from seed, from the plants the year before. And she planted them for us, and she fertilized them for us, and we had the biggest, best, juiciest tomatoes we have ever had. And so she was quite a woman. One of the things I like to do when I sew is I pray. I pray for people that I know that are not Christians. I pray for people that I know that are ill or have asked me to pray for them for some reason. I pray for the pastors that I know. I pray for our family. I pray for the kingdom of God. I pray for our country and our world. There's one thing for sure, is that when you start praying, you will never run out of things to pray for. And so this is a very good time, and I pray for God to have mercy on me, sinner that I am. So, sewing is when you're doing something like this, when you're putting scraps together to make some sort of a scrap quilt of some sort, and it's very routine and very repetitive. I find it a wonderful time to meditate and pray. Sometimes I put on a recording of, I have the Bible, an audio Bible that I really like to listen to, and or some sort of inspirational talking that I enjoy. There's certain people I like to listen to on a regular basis. So what I'm doing here is I'm just putting together different squares and scraps that I have. In this case, this will be 2.5 inches, and I'm going to make a long strip. And then what I'm going to do is what I've started here is it's going to be a true scrappy quilt. Is you take together and just put together different sizes, and you have a long strip, and put strips in between if you want, because I thought it might be a little too messy not to have the strips in between, although that would really look scrappy. And I think this will probably turn into a cot quilt or a twin bed or a lap quilt, something. And then when I either give these away or sell them, mostly give them away. And then what I do while I'm sewing them too is I pray for the people that whoever will get this, that they will be blessed by God in a special way.